guys, what is going on? It is me, Chef Finn here. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about Terraria. And in Terraria, we're going to be talking about one of the 4 different classes in the Terraria Let's Play that people may use during their Let's Plays. And I'd say I'm just going to be talking about it. This could be so different in other people's opinions, and it's just so you know. But I'm just going to be talking about some of the different, the first class here today is going to be Summoner. I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons about this class. Mainly going to be focusing on the cons and why this class could be not the class for you. Of course, it is one of my favorites, so I'm not saying it's a bad class. So the class I'm talking about here is Summoner, which I've already told you. And it has a lot of pros. Pros as it has high base damage, a lot of it, and pretty high basically everything, making it a really, really good class. The only problem about this class is the lack of defense. The lack of defense can make battles such as the Duke Fishron battle that you can see me doing in the background a lot harder than usual. As you can see, I just died, which mainly contemplates that this battle itself is a really difficult one. A difficult one due to the lack of defense that the Summoner has. Although it has high output damage and a lot of that stuff, it can still be difficult if you can't dodge attacks. As Duke Fishron can basically two-shot me with what I'm doing right now. And maybe even more than what I'm already doing. Now this can be really, really bad. As you can see, I can take a lot of damage from this. And a lot of damage means I can die faster, which means a problem. And that is one of the major things that can be a problem during some boss fights. It's now mainly the Duke Fishron fight I'm going to be talking about, especially due to its third phase being so difficult dodging, and making this class basically maybe not the one for this Duke Fishron fight. If you're looking for Duke Fishron on a class for the Duke Fishron fight, I recommend going in ahead and using yourself a ranged class or melee, as those have higher defense. And you could dodge easier. But all in all, I'd say this is somewhat a skill-based class, as it's pretty hard to play, pretty easy to play. You deal massive damage. Sorry, it's not hard. It's not hard at all to play this class. This class you deal a lot of damage. So basically, this class is a really good class. The only downside to the Summoner class is its lack of defense, like I have said before, or because of its lack of defense, it is easy to die, and therefore it cannot be the best class for Duke Fishron. As you can see, I literally just died. Then again, it is kind of hard to see in the nighttime, so yes. If you're looking for the current equipment I'm using, here it is. I'm using Stardust gear and stuff like that. I'll put on my flesh knuckles. But all in all, this class is a really good class, as being a lot of damage output and an easy to play class, somewhat late game. But early game for this class can also be quite difficult, as you have to get 50 mobs into your bestiary before you can even actually get at any of those mobs inside of your, before you can even get your first whip. Now, the first whip will do 8 summon damage and is bought by the zoologist. So if you guys are looking for your first whip to get at first Summoner class, then that's how you get it. But all in all, the beginning game for Summoner and its low defense, it can be somewhat hard to play sometimes. But all in all, it is still a really fun class to play, and you can challenge yourself to bosses like these to see how good you really are at the game. As you can see right here, I'm fighting Duke Fishron in Master Mode, and I'm trying my best to dodge all of his attacks, as they can deal massive damage and can be really bad during this battle. All in all, this class I would say is pretty good, although it has a few problems with the class. I would still say it's a really insane class. And if you guys are looking for to command an army or something like that, this is definitely the class to go. But all in all, I don't know if it's the best class altogether. But without further ado, you can watch some bonus footage of one more Duke Fishron fight with the Summoner class before I have to get going. So, here's some bonus footage, and I'll try to turn up the volume if I can find it quickly. Sorry about the long wait, people, but I'm just trying to turn up the volume so you guys can actually hear what's going on. But anyway, let's just get straight to it. And I'll give you a few tips and tricks for Duke Fishron. I recommend at least a dodging thing. Any dodging material really works here, but I recommend the Master Ninja gear, as that has a high dodge, which makes it easy to dodge quite a lot of attacks. But anyway, yeah, let's just get straight into it. So basically, I just use my whip and try to stay back as much as possible while flying up and down. I am using the Storm Enigma, so I can have infinite flight, and that's really useful. But a lot of these attacks I can't really dodge. Like that one, I literally, I ran straight into that. I can't really see. Yeah, I should have made a better arena fender, an idiot. Just joking. But here we go. Dash downwards. I'm also going to be using the Slimy Settles. That's a really good mount to use for dodging attacks, like so. So yeah, I'm going to be using that, and then I'm also using the Kaleidoscope Drop for Empress of Light to deal some massive damage outputs. Oof, that's not good, I got clipped on that. The final phase could be a little bit of a problem in this state. Keep in mind. Down. Did I end up beating him? Not sure. Guys, you're gonna have to watch to find out. And I didn't. I did really good though. Well, that's it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if my voice was a little low, well, yeah, sorry about that. But if you guys do want to see a third episode or a second episode, should I say, on the Terraria things, if you want me to do, I'll probably do, let's see here. I'll think about it. But if you guys want me to do another class, this, or maybe even a boss review, well, yeah, you can guys get me to at least 5 likes on this video. Terraria's a really, by the way, at the end of the video, I don't know why, but I will tell you, I guess I'll just tell you about the Terraria itself. Terraria is a fun side-scroller game with a lot of adventuring and exploring. If you have PC, I recommend getting Tmod Loader, which allows you to buy mods for Terraria, but this doesn't make the game easier, it usually makes it harder. If you guys want to see some mod content, then I will surely make that soon, but I don't have Steam yet, so, yes. Alright, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye!